I don't want to seem confrontational, but could you be a little less,
You live longer if you don't annoy me. Mayhaps even a week or more.
Well, they haven't really done anything evil thus far, at least nothing that the rest of us haven't done. I wish that they'd wait to ask those questions until they've at least done something. They make it seem like evil is just a state of being, like, oh, well, you know, I'm just happen to be an evil individual automatically. And that's one thing I don't like about, ooh, gold. That's one thing I don't like about the system here, because the only reason why you should be evil is if you've earned that.
Hey! Get out of me way, you crummy loghead!
Okay, I was just wondering where the drunk lady went, you know? I was hoping I could get a little, you know, wink wink nudge nudge, eh? You know what I'm saying, eh? No, I guess not. She just vanished with her husband. Just poof! Maybe that fat man ate her.
Way ahead of you, boss.
But I do wish that the whole alignment thing was a little more sensible. Let's see, I'm trying to think of how to explain it. It's funny how these windows you just like see clear through. Oh, it's probably supposed to be like a reflection. That's what it is. It's not like I'm seeing through the window and that there's nothing behind. It's just that there's a reflection. Fair enough. Okay. Anyway, are these locked because it's night and it's raining, or are they just locked because they're always locked? I don't know. So, about the alignment. In Forgotten Realms or Dungeons & Dragons in general, I guess the idea is that there's like some kind... The deities care about good and evil, and they kind of keep watch over how good or evil you are, and it's kind of weird because sometimes there are gray areas, like sometimes killing a person is good at a certain time, but it's not good at another time. You know how it works. There's a lot of gray in morality. It's not so black and white at all. And that's what makes the whole alignment thing kind of confusing and kind of a little awkward. I mean, in theory, you know, lawful, chaotic, good and evil should be simple because just like, well, how well do you follow the law? How well do you strike on your own? How much of a nice guy are you? How much of a prick are you? But being a prick isn't necessarily evil. You could be lawful good and be the biggest asshole in the world. You don't have to be nice. It's just that you have to do the right thing. And at the same time follow a code and usually the law as well. I want to see what this over here is. But it's weird in the case of characters being evil without having clearly done something that's evil, because you can't be evil in Dungeons & Dragons without performing an evil act. Like, you literally have to perform the act. Just thinking about it or having an evil mentality isn't sufficient. You have to perform an act to be evil, which is kind of weird, I guess. So, theoretically, a guy who's totally the kind of person who would kill someone or rape someone or anything, they're not evil until they actually do it. In fact, if they would tend to kill or rape someone, but it just so happens that they donate to charity or something, you know, they may even be good. I don't know if you have to donate to charity on purpose or not to even be considered good. Maybe they like accidentally dropped a big purse of gold in a charity box. Would that make them good, or would they still be neutral for that, or would they still be evil because they want to rape people? They secretly are a rapist, but they've never done it. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Whatever. Let's just move on. Oh, half ogres, huh? I think we can handle them. We've already dealt with one ogre pretty easily. Southwest, huh? Taste of justice. Well, I would love to do you proud, Mr. Stranger, whose name you didn't even say. Alright, well, I'm all for side quests. Uh-oh. What's this? Everyone's a rubbernecker. What the hell does that mean? Okay, well, apparently he had his cloak stolen, and for some reason he feels it necessary to tell a random stranger about it. And then he wants us to move on. Okay, I guess he's... What's he saying? Oh, okay. whatever. Let's see what it says. Crusty old dwarf. That's a good way to put it. Cloakwood. Oh, look how sweet we are. I've come to the conclusion that I'd do almost anything to get rid of him for that sour mood. Because we care so much about this poor crusty dwarf. We just can't stand to see a widow frown on his widow face. It just breaks our widow hearts. Bartender, give us some deals. Show us your list of services. I still don't know what the royal versus noble versus merchant versus peasant, you know, what the difference is. Do the royals get a door? No, they don't. Clearly no door there. So, maybe you're less likely to catch lice in a royal or noble room. Not that it really matters to us, so far as I'm aware. Well, I guess let's hear some rumors. Why not? Does it really matter what kind of wine we buy? How much do I have to buy? Jeez. It'd be kind of pricey. And all he has to say is just that there's... So we get half pissed and all he's like, hey, here there's a midsummer fair down in Nashville. It's pretty nice. Okay, well, that's great to hear. How about this? That should be worth something. Something in the mines. Oh, gee, you think? Like we haven't heard that all the time for free. Thought that asking for rumors in a bar was actually supposed to be like super duper helpful, but gosh, when you have to spend that kind of money for them, it seems hardly worth it. Especially when they're just run-of-the-mill rumors and there's only like a 50-50 chance you're even gonna friggin' get one. Oh well. Does this count as a royal room? I'm guessing so. Why isn't there some royal treasure in it, huh? What the hell?
Yeah, I'll get
I want to know how close Czar here is to his next level. R. There we go. Wow. Hell of a long way. So he's going to be a burden for a long, long time to come. Wow. So, apparently our experience is distributed equally, and it's not like split in half, because we've got almost as much advanced for each of our levels as everyone else does. So, I just have to ask, why would you not multi-class? What is the advantage of doing a single class? Multi-classing, that is to say, starting with two classes, you basically get the advantages of two classes right away, and it doesn't necessarily take you any longer to level up, at least not so far as I can tell.
Yeah.
So, why would you not want to do that? Did I already talk to the Borgian? I think I did. Yeah, he was the dude who was just giving me unasked for suggestions or advice or whatever the hell it was. What's upstairs? Okay, it's the other side. Another room on the other side, okay. But even though that guy offered us peasant and merchant rooms, I really don't see him. Huh? Oh, I didn't even notice this guy. Oogie Wilsham? Nice name. Who do you mean? Yeah. Why would we call him a peasant? Oh. Oh, is he? Huh. Yeah, what have you done? I'm curious. They look at you. Oh, it probably means that when they... Because paladins can detect evil with their sight or something. So this guy must have something he wants to hide. Has he threatened you, dude? Ah. Yeah, so why doesn't he come up for you? Oh, he's playing mind games with you, huh? Yep, you seem pretty agitated. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm just reading this over and over again, trying to cognize what he's saying. Recent evidence suggests that a barrel full of monkeys is not half as much fun as previously claimed, and is, in fact, rather horrifying. Alright. Sorry, I usually try not to read things directly aloud, but I just couldn't understand that until I read it aloud,
Yeah, I'll get right
very
on that.
slowly. Maybe this guy has something to say about it. I'd like to follow up on that. No, not yet. I was hoping I could ask about that. Man, I wish there was like a quest going on there. I've got to say, from what I recall, most of the quests in this game are along the lines of asking you to go here, do this, go there, do that. So, mostly just fighting related stuff. There aren't a lot of quests that involve, like, inter-character drama. I could be mistaken, so correct me if I'm wrong, because I really haven't played very far in this game in the past. But from what I recall and from what I'm seeing, it seems to be that most of the quests are more of the sort of going out and fighting and assisting in that fashion, rather than going and talking to a certain person. I mean, that's fine, at least to a degree. I think it'd be kind of cool, though, if there was some interpersonal conflicts, you know, like if there was a quest there where I had to go between the Paladin and this crazy dude and sort something out, or maybe pick a side or something. That would have been interesting. But I guess it was just flavor.
What you wish done?